Are you pursuing greatness, happiness, peace, love, joy, harmony? Stop right now. This is Yassminne, your self-love coach and mentor. Thank you for being here, and I hope you've been enjoying my videos so far. And I look forward to hearing your views or your comments under this video today. Let me tell you the story. Like the usual, I attended one of the networking events. And in networking events, you need to exchange business cards. And I received a business card of a prominent person that's been hosting a lot of events for big shot leaders around the world. And it was honestly a deep honor and privilege to meet him. As he handed over his business card to me, I read his slogan, and it said, "Pursuing greatness." And the first thing, not to judge this person or anything, the story is not related directly to him. It was activated or inspired by his business card, but then the thought process is all mine. The moment I read the statement, "Pursuing greatness," the first thing that came to my mind was, till when are you going to continue pursuing? And when I asked this question, it's like, it was like a light bulb moment that came into my mind. And I'm like, wow, how many of us are still pursuing a lot of things that are outside of us? How many of us are still pursuing results, specific results, completely contradictory to what we always say, know, maybe believe, and really know and understand that everything is within us? So as I read that statement and this question came to my mind, I was like, this is exactly why the journey within is so important. Think about this for a moment, because the moment this question kept playing in my mind, I started receiving images like metaphors that came to me. And one of the most prominent ones that came to me actually was the metaphor of the carrot on the stick. And somebody outside of me holding that carrot with its stick. And that stick is like the goal that I want to achieve, or the gift that I want to receive, or the blessing that I want to manifest, or the miracle, etc. But somebody else is holding that carrot on that stick. And as I come closer to that goal, or that gift, or that miracle, or that blessing that's right in front of me, that person takes that stick and moves it farther away. And I'm like, the more I get closer, the stick moves farther away. And it's like, I will keep on pursuing. It's not gonna end. And that made me think that if I am waiting for that thing, again, it made me think of that statement of what you resist persists. So I'm like, how does this statement apply to me and the carrot and the stick? And the response came as follows: the more you resist connecting to yourself, the more the carrot on the stick will keep moving farther away. The more you resist this, the more this persists in moving away. And I'm like, so the carrot on the stick. So the lesson from pursuing is, instead of pursuing the external, what I need to be pursuing is the connection to myself. What I need to be pursuing is looking within myself to find that greatness. And you tell me, what happens when you find greatness within yourself? Will you continue pursuing? Will you stop? You're gonna stop. Obviously, you're no longer gonna pursue because you found it. And when you find that greatness within you, how do you think your life would look like? How do you think this would impact your decisions? How do you think these new decisions would impact your life overall? Would impact your state of being? Would you still be pursuing? Or would you be then living? Because in the pursuit, you're missing out on living in that greatness within yourself. So, what is the first thing that you need to pursue? So you stop pursuing everything that is outside of you. Make that decision today. Set an intention to be dedicated to that decision, starting now. It's not about today, it's about now. Big spiritual masters, philosophers, even scientists, they all talk about, a lot of them talk about, that nothing exists with reference to time except the eternal moment of now. So you only have this moment now. And this moment, if you make this new decision or this new intention, and you dedicate yourself to be aware of this decision and intention, things will start changing. Why do you think we block ourselves or we stop ourselves from seeing that greatness within ourselves? Why are we still pursuing it outside of us? I'll tell you why. Some of the beliefs that we have is that not everything is energy. Some of the beliefs that we have is that we're not worthy or good enough to feel or live in greatness every single day. Some of the beliefs that we have is that we need to work hard to earn it and deserve it. Again, self-worth, not good enough. When the only thing you need is to be aware of the you within you to bring that greatness alive and to be living in it. To search for it within yourself, within all the experiences and the memories and the traumas and the beliefs that made you think or doubt for a second your own greatness or your own deservability of peace or your own joy. Life is meant to be celebrated. Just think for a moment. Is it empowering to be living in a pursuit of something? Or is it like I'm running and chasing and running and chasing? Or is it more empowering to know that you're great, yet you stay humble and you channel that greatness for the good of all? What is more empowering? Pursuit and chase, or knowing that I'm great, knowing that I'm great, believing that I'm great, and understanding how I'm great and how I can channel this into the world to elevate and bring more people into greatness, to inspire more people to step into that space. What do you think is more empowering? Let me tell you what also I thought about, a bit of wisdom and spirituality here. And I'm gonna try to simplify this as much as I can, okay? So hear me out, one step at a time. Can we agree that God, the creator of all that is, source of all that is great? We have to agree that this creation, his or her creation, God, all that is really great, right? So if we're agreeing to this, as a human being who's part of this creation, can I also, is it safe for me to assume and to believe that I am great too? I am as great as God because I am his or her creation. And don't get me wrong here, we're not comparing ourselves. I'm not saying I'm God, but I'm saying if God is great and I am the creation of God, can I say that God's creation is not as great as God? And if God's creation is not as great as God, or let's confirm it, God's creation is as great as God, and I am this creation, is it safe for me to say that I am great? Because I am part of this great creation. I am part of this greatness. If you connect from your heart to what I am saying, you will feel that greatness within you. And I'm not telling you to feel that greatness so you can go and tell everybody, I am great. I am great. No. I am saying this so you can feel it within yourself, so you can channel this for the benefit and the good of all, for the good of you and the good of all beings everywhere, because that's what you're here for. So you can stop looking at yourself as a person who's suffering all the time. So you can stop seeing life as full of suffering and start seeing life from the eyes of God. How would God look at you? Do you think God is seeing you as less great? If you believe that, then this is something that you need to look into, to search within yourself and find the real answers, find the truth of your heart that's actually yearning to be felt, heard, and seen by you and lived by you. See and sense and feel this greatness within. You have the same energy as that creation. You have the same, you have access to it. If you don't want to believe, or if you're choosing not to believe that it exists within you, that's okay. At least choose to believe that you have access to it. Choose to believe that you can have access to it. Allow yourself or give yourself permission to allow yourself to sense and feel that greatness within. And if you can't feel it, I'm not saying that you need to fake it. You need to search within yourself of moments where you felt that greatness. Maybe even connect to it through the greatness of God. Go within your heart and say, God, help me connect to that greatness. Help me connect to your greatness so I can feel that greatness within me. And you will feel it if you allow yourself to feel it. You can even ask, what are the memories that I can bring back that show me that I'm great, that make me believe that I'm great? What beliefs are no longer serving me that make me believe that I'm less than great? Help me connect. Help me connect through the senses of my own heart. And you're gonna definitely feel it if you allow yourself to feel it again. It's you who needs to give you the permission. God has given you the permission. The fact that you're alive here, you have the permission to be alive. It's you who's stopping yourself from saying, I'm worthy of living. I need to live now. I need to be alive in this moment now. Think about all of that and stop pursuing. Start living. Start embodying. What is embodiment? You know it as a concept. You believe it in your heart. And then it turns into that inner knowing that activates. And then you start living it. That's embodiment. You're living from that space of truth. You're existing from that space of truth. This is embodiment. So embody greatness, embody joy, embody peace, embody love, embody everything that you've been pursuing, because it all exists within you. And this was a deep, deep message that came to me. It's like something that I'm also, embodying within myself and embracing within myself. And I'm asking myself, what energy do I need to embrace? What am I still resisting? When I resist, that's when I get my inflammation. And I forget. And then I need to remind myself, okay, I need to connect to myself. Where am I not loving myself? Where am I still seeking outside of me? Pursuing, trying, pushing, doing. When in fact, I just need to be here. My inner child is just waiting for me to connect, and it happens instantaneously with an intention. It's just a thought. The moment I think it and I feel it with the purest intentions, I can connect. So go and connect to yourself and find that greatness within you. You are great. Stop pursuing. From my heart to yours, from Yas with infinite love. I love you. Infinite love and beyond. I love you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And I really hope you're enjoying the videos. I love you.